So anyway, again, today is just old school. What you say back in the day? Off the chains, off the hook, wall to wall gang stalkers. I guess one of their popular gang stalkers. I made a video about this weekend, and it's all coming to fruition. I, you know, what I'm saying, if you listen, you'll know what I'm saying. So the lame ass older dude at the ATM, he was. I don't carry cash. First of all, that's another thing. Who carries cash like that? He had him fanned out. Fanned. He's looking down. You see in the video, I didn't at first. I wasn't, and by the time I reached in my pocket to pull out my phone and start recording, that's where if you watch, I might not having, or it might be uploading right now, but I got still about a couple of more to upload. And it's just like, look at these lame ass motherfuckers. Really, right now is 90% evidence, and documenting, like I said, anybody who learned about the laws from an actual person who knew what they was talking about. And I don't mean, your homeboy, but actual, you at work and they're like, everybody coming to the conference room. This person is going to speak to you about, federal laws and yada, yada, yada. That's where I get this from. It's not, this is not me just trying to be cool, or I jumping on some bandwagon, or no. This is something I learned decades ago, and clearly now I see, if you believe in religion or whatever, oh the shit, why that happened in my life years ago. Something at the time is like, oh, we got to sit through this presentation, shit like that. And so, one of the things, document as soon as it happens. It just so happened back then they meant write it down. But, who knew that in the future we carry around pieces of plastic that you can actually record with, film. It's not film inside, video, digital cameras. But anyway, so my point, so I pull out the fuck nigga, these idiots, everybody. I used to notice everybody with dogs. Look at my old videos, all of it. And all of a sudden, this is turned into a fucking dog park. This neighborhood, he's on the phone now. Just these folks are just bold, arrogant. Look at them. They follow their leaders' commands. All of a sudden, this whole place. Look at all of the old videos I had to go. If you want to, you ain't even got to watch the whole thing. Fast forward through them. On your phone, you can fast forward on YouTube with your finger, and the picture will still be there, touch the screen, fast forward. Now all of a sudden this is just been turned into a dog park. Nothing but dogs. When I left earlier today, it was a bunch of black females. It was one or two. And then when I went to not the gas, but the garbage dumpster, with the dudes pressure washing the walkways. You see, he's trying to talk louder. Listen, he's trying to talk louder now. Hold up, let me see if I can get it on. Let's see what the asshole's talking about. Paul Wall. Look up the word Paul Wall. They just type in Paul Wall in Google if you'll know what I'm talking about. That's I'm being. He know he a fuck nigga. Paul Wall Jr. He probably got gold teeth in his mouth. So anyway, yeah, that's what I thought. So, but yeah, it was is that a pit? I'm surprised he got a red nose pit and gold teeth and oh yeah, these fake ass niggas they kill me. But so lost my train of thought because of fake Paul Wall over there. But Yeah, so the dude at the ATM machine, he's fanning out the dollars. He got them. Who in the fuck? Even if you do get big money, whatever, you get a couple hundred. We all done that. Most of us, you grab it because you trust your ATM. You type in $200. You put it in your pocket. You fold it up, put it in your pocket, especially inside. You usually it's in a car. You pull up his car ATM, or it's outside in the parking lot. You get out, put your money in your pocket, and that's it. You don't sit there and count it. I know I don't. You can say, well, I always count it, and I never counted. I've never been shorted. I've never had to go back. Oh, you know what? Last night I was at because we all know that these ATMs have cameras looking dead at your ass, so you can prove. They're gonna be like, no, well, you typed in 200, it issued you 20, 10 $20 bills, or you wanted tens, or whatever. So no, it's how many of you have ever not counted your money and it wasn't, you went to ATM. So he's that day as I'm walking up, he's fanning it out, you know. First of all, even if you are counting your money, you don't count your money out in a fucking fan. That shit lame as hell. Like, what you finna start, like one of those 90s rap videos, you finna fan yourself? Ooh wee. That's how it looked. Because of the reason they're mad, they did all this. The three people at three different locations. One of their gang stalkers on another social media platform, they had their money fanned out. That's what I was talking about this weekend. I said something immediately. So obviously that's hurt. I hurt their feelings bad, and they had the money fanned out, and they did that. That also means they're mad. They've been mad. I've been noticed. I just started to doing the shrug your shoulders emoji just because, just comment, and they, for some reason, that pissed them off. I don't know why. It could be about a fucking airplane, and I might, the ceiling, and I might just comment on what the person in the video said, and I might add a shrug your shoulders because whatever. I don't know what the people are on, why they got to them so bad. So anyway, for some reason, maybe just the fact that I can comment the money. Maybe they don't have the same. But if you live here, you have the same internet. But because they put us on a bulk package, it's included in your rent, right? But like I said, that to me, that ain't why I moved there. I moved here because the stores were across the street. And you see, I go to the store a lot. So years ago when I moved here, that was the location. Like they say, location. Literally a supermarket, a gas station, convenience store, fast food. Yeah, motherfucker. That's what you do. That's why you want to be in a area far out. Not me. That's your business. You want to be, whatever. So anyway, so the person, and like I said, the day before they had someone call me about food. And you can't say I'm cold. You folks, I don't know. We don't believe, and nobody believes in. So not nobody, but no sane person believes in that. And if you do, you need to speak up and fight for it. Don't do this sneaky ass shit that's gonna get you fucking killed. You're not gonna go down in history as a fighter like you was fighting for your rights. You were fighting for socialism. That's not a right. Socialism is an idea. An idea that you really don't want. You can look it up for yourself, do your own research. You don't want that. You don't want what another person has. If that's, first of all, that you might not even like that car light right there. You see that? That's a government car. Do you want that with the government rims? No, you want your car with your personal rims. Everybody would have to drive that car. That's what a fucking VW was. The people's car. That is the name of Volkswagen. Look it up for yourself. Who commissioned Volkswagen? Hitler. It is not me putting down Volkswagens. This is a fact of history. It wouldn't be a Porsche company if one for I'm not putting down Porsches, but Ferdinand Porsche designed the first VW Bug at the behest of Adolf Hitler. It was supposed to be the people's car. That is what communism is. Everybody was gonna have a little fucking VW Bug. If he would have won, I guess we'd still be driving in the fucking VW Bug, you stupid bitch. While you fanning your fucking money and shit. Like, I don't know what that was supposed to be. Doing a shoulder shrug. I already know how your broke ass got the money. I don't care. It's not my business. The point is, you coming at me. And so they had all these fuck niggas today. I don't know. They like that, like they have a right to. You don't have a right for your feelings to get hurt when you initiate an attack. You can't initiate something then revert back to playing victim. Your feelings hurt when somebody retaliates on your ass. You can't do that. Then try to play psychological. Why don't you behave, and why don't you be you're embarrassing yourself if you retaliate. No, bitch, you don't get away with that shit. And I promise you're the one you're not only gonna be physically hurt, you're gonna be fucking embarrassed, and they're gonna talk about it. Your friends, if while you survive, or if they have to physically take care of you for your family, they're gonna be mad at you. Damn, I wish this motherfucker would have learned to shut his fucking mouth, or her, Shit, you gonna think about it yourself every day when you wake up in pain and shit. Maybe I should have just left that motherfucker alone, like a sane human being. It ain't that serious. It ain't cause he flashed the money no, like I said, it's just like when they mob right here. That's what it's about. I know right there it has nothing to do with the money. But like I said, it does with y'all. You're like, how you keep changing? No, I don't keep changing. What I'm saying is if you know anything about warfare and warriors and soldiers, female or male, they're the ones who break in character. And what I say by that mean they get personal with it. But if I do something, they're going to revert back into their gang stalking shit and act like they don't know what I'm talking about instead of coming with it. Yeah, motherfucker, I see what you said on goddamn social media. I don't even care. I'm not with that pull-up shit that's the new shit that these young folks have. You see it on the news and YouTube. Motherfucker, whatever the fuck that whack-ass shit is. But if that's what it is, I'd rather you do that. At least I know what type of snake you are. If you do that, I give you a tiny bit respect more than if you do that and just say, yeah, I saw what you said about that motherfucker on social media the other day. You made that video that you can come out the blue. I promise you, you come out right now and just say, hey, motherfucker, I know what you making these videos talking about us, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go, what are you talking about? I'm not like you. Okay, you motherfuckers finally starting to get some balls. Start acting like a grown-up, male or female, like a grown human being, instead of a little sneaky little bitch, hiding and shit and acting like you didn't do it. I didn't do that. I don't know what I didn't do it. I'm just here. Oh my gosh, you need some help. And then getting insulted like you was just being innocent. Like I said, one person, I was at the mall a couple of months ago. I wasn't recording. It was longer than a couple. But it was either this year or the end of last year. And as they were walking, she had a baby carriage. But she was acting like she was on the phone like that fucktard Paul Waller just walked by. And she was coming out the door. Matter of fact, she was about as far, but I was walking towards the entrance of the mall. And that's how loud she was talking. And she was like, so you just don't understand. Maybe some of us had no choice. And I guess that was supposed to make me, I might have been started making videos, but she was, I hadn't gone as far as recording as I might have didn't not pull it because it was going into a damn Macy's or whatever. But She's walking out. Some of us have no choice. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Like I said, that shows you right there. Why don't you fucking listen to me? This is not me trying to put you fucking down. I'm telling you, from what all these decades of experience, for some reason, well, I know with me, at least they can't engage directly. So if you come to me, trust me, I know more than you. We can get these motherfuckers right. If you come with the evidence, this is how they contact us. This is how they do it. This is how they know what you're doing inside your house. This yada 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 yada. All I need is you for you to just come forward. But if you don't, I ain't got no fucking sympathy. You coming towards me talking about, oh, you doing the same street theater. It's just like if you come out right here, right now, and pretend you're talking on the phone, or you are talking on the phone. Because a lot of times they do it, be two people or three, and they're talking to each other. Like, watch a video I'm about to upload when I was at the store. I'll get into that in a second. Earlier today, I haven't uploaded it yet. And you're having your street theater conversation trying to explain that you have no choice. We have no, and I'm supposed to go easy. No, bitch, you're a fucking, it's no different than if you're an enemy combatant and you have no fucking choice. Well, you are an enemy. When we telling you throw down your weapons, you got a choice. At this point, you have a fucking choice. You can't surrender. But you still want to point your fucking weapon our way, then that shit's right there. You let us split second to the side. And this is not something they told us. This is what I say in my mind, So you talking about we had no choice. We got you have a fucking choice. And I don't even mean you always have a choice. You can die. I ain't even talking about in the conversation right there. I really, literally, that's why I think you do have a choice, and you know it. I'd say, like I said, y'all enjoy that shit. That's why I have no sympathy for you, not just with words, but with what is about to befall you. So, what I mean by that, so that goes what I started to say about. It's like 3 different occasions. So I got to the store again, and it still has to do with the person whose social media I never said nothing to. But with this person, I don't know why the whole program is. So again, but they're a black person, and they fanning the money. And doing the I don't understand. Look at fucktard pulling up. I don't understand what the money thing was about. Why me having money affected them so bad. What they're so mad about, And these cowards, they have no training, and this, I don't know. They go by the movies or rap music, and they don't understand the type of danger these people have put them in. They really, they really don't understand our roles. They really think, I guess being black is like a shield to them. We're black, we're oppressed. No, nigga, name one time you in your life have been oppressed. One time. Look, they still rolling. Look, she's still rolling her eyes. Watch on the tape. Name one fucking time you've been oppressed. And you roll your eyes, back in the day, we wouldn't have been able to roll our eyes. To each other, yeah. But you having an attitude like that means you get to act like that all day to anybody, white, black, anybody that pisses you off, you can just roll your eyes. Back in the day, your head would have been, it was slapped off. Your eyes would have been slapped out your head. Not by me, but we all would have been walking around with that, your head down attitude. That shows you right there, you having that type of attitude. That you are not fucking oppressed. That we all, if somebody do something to us, the fact that I'm making these videos, and the fact I can talk shit in the parking lot, in the store, record these videos, nobody says anything. Nothing. Y'all fake as fuck. It's like y'all making, for some reason, I don't know, maybe like y'all watched too many of them 90s rap videos where it was always a fight. That's supposed to be sexy. The girl is always throwing shit, just mad, just struggle love. Just all that's not, I don't know who thought that was sexy. Who told y'all that's how y'all supposed to be? You know, she always, where you been all night? Throwing shit, throwing clothes out the window, shit like that. And look, more dogs, and the nigga look, he look crazy. He look like he's lost. Look at him. Look, this nigga look crazy. If my old neighborhood, somebody would say something. Man, look at this fucking crazy ass nigga. Where the fuck is he going? That nigga look crazy. Right now, he do. See, who is he looking for? Who the fuck is he looking for? I don't hear any cars. There's nobody. But, so anyway, trying to get to explaining, but they keep, my train of thought throwing me off. Oh, how I know I pissed them off today. Again, if you watch the other video, so the person at the store, she gets in, and her thing is their street theater, because I did a whole thing about it. Is I graduated today. I'm through with cosmetology. 40 hours. And what is the point of you? Because when I got out the car, just like them two, the dude sitting in the these young guys, man, y'all hoes so stupid. Y'all didn't. And this had nothing to do with me being mad about who you fucking. You finna procreate with these niggas. These finna be your baby daddies and raise your kids. You really, I know damn well you feel that these niggas some jealous ass niggas. I don't see how you and this goes against everything that nature, how we procreate. Yeah, it just all of that shit, right? How you procreate. You're supposed to have natural. Look, another one. You're supposed to have instincts. Is that instincts? And it shows y'all minds, or I don't know how they got y'all minds. Just it's hard to put into words. It's weird. Look, just these motherfuckers coming out with these. It's like the movie The Body Snatchers. And he speaks right there. It was so dope. What the fuck? I don't know. They know for a fact that I know this is not nothing about black folks being oppressed. None of that. I know how many white folks, like I said, the doctors I dealt with, they're doctors from India, a lot of them in the medical field, Asian, white, black, the nurses. I hardly had a black doctor. I really can't think. No, I haven't. But just crazy. It's like how they brainwash these young folks, and look how young all of them are. And it's like I said today, and that's all with the money. They still doing this shit, this fake shit, like it's 1990s. Is that another person with a dog? The fan and the money. That is another one. This is like. Look, none of my videos, I can't even count how many people came up with dogs. So you can say, oh, that's just, no, because if they live here, they've been live here, they would be in every video I have. Every time I come out here, I think I might have 100 videos. I'm not going to count. Because, they're really short. 30 minutes, 10 minutes, sometimes 2 minutes. There would be just all dog parks. There would be dog shit. This is basically a dog park. From what I'm seeing right now, all of a sudden, it's a dog park. It does have the curb your dog. I'm thinking about back in the day. That's not a sign. That's from back in the day, the curb your dog signs. But it does have a modern day version that you can't see it. Over there is it has the little bags and shit like that to pick up the shit. But curb your dog, if you remember that, I guess you had to be from a certain city back in the day. But yeah, I don't know what is these got these crazy little kids And they're on the video. If I hadn't posted it yet, just look and make it so bad. The opposite of earlier today was all fat people, right? And this one is like rail thin. She's the one who just graduated cosmetology school. Is rail thin. I was inside the store, so I didn't. I'm trying to just get out, but so evidently they make things slow. Oh, who's calling now? The VA. I'm not gonna answer. It'll leave a message. Must be an appointment coming up. I'm surprised that they interrupt the recording. Usually it does, but what time is it? 6:06, and at 6:06, but it's an automated machine calling. Must be an appointment coming up. But see, that's how deep. I'm telling you, that's how deep. And there's a timestamp on this video recording. Geotag, location and time, and there's a fucking time that this call, regardless, not just on my phone, it's in my carrier. You can say, oh, it's just a coincidence. Yeah, it's just a coincidence. I was just talking about the VA doctors, and here goes the automated system just happens to call. It's not that hard to put, what I say is stupid is to think that there isn't no groups out there. And it's like I said, if you're a scholar, a history scholar, yada, 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 when in history have people not been evil just because they're rich? That there's never been a time when I'm not saying there aren't good people, but there's never a time that there aren't evil. It's not just going to leave. People keep having babies, yada, 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 human race keeps going on. So, because their favorite rebuttal when you try to explain the program is why would they do that to you? You're not nobody. Which to me, if somebody explained to me, I would never say that. But I guess I'm just a better person. I would listen, but that rebuttal, and I would say, what time in history have people not been evil and done evil shit just for the hell of it? So somebody is born a millionaire, you think they're just good, gonna do all good things and do charity. This new shit, charity, is a new thing that came about with all these, when athletes became $100 millions, in the 90s, Jordan, they do that because you got niggas from the hood becoming multi-millionaires. So yeah, we got to give back. That became a style. That's why the charity is a style. He grew up in the projects, or either rappers, and it's not anger on our part. It says what? I'm trying to read this voicemail message, but anyway, I'll do it when I get through. And look, I don't know this person. I don't even know if she lives there, but she has on, the VA just called, she has on the scrubs. And see, I told you these folks are crazy. It's good job, but you still a gang stalker. Just crazy. Look, but do you see how they break character and get upset? Like, I wish he would shut up. But if you're a soldier, you're not going to break character. You're not getting emotional about it. And I wish he would shut up. Who in the hell? That makes no sense. You can't be emotionally involved. I'm not trying to help them. I'm definitely not on their side. But it just makes no sense. That says that's even more frightening, that they getting upset, because that means they do stupid shit because they're upset. They want to get you back just out of straight revenge, not because you disrespected their program or their leader, but because they're pissed off because you said something. Like we call military bearing. Yeah, they lost their military bearing. You know what I'm saying? They lost their military fucking bearing. She just lost her military bearing. That shit right there. They get mad. That is dangerous. That's they fly off the handle. That's what I was trying to say. Put it together because they're not traditional military. This is just some crazy ass civilians who never been to training, no training, but you're thrown into this what you're doing. It makes no sense to have that much emotion, and they're not training y'all for that because they don't care about you. You're expendable. You can say I'm crazy, just what is going to come when motherfuckers in the future are analyzing y'all crazy asses. That's what they're going to say. They didn't care about y'all. Y'all were expendable. Fodder, cannon fodder. Look up the word cannon fodder. That's what y'all are. Just expendable. And I always say, wouldn't be me. And like I said, I be, you can say, why? First of all, it makes no sense. Two, I just couldn't do it from what I see. And three, I couldn't do it because I never have been mad at somebody because they have more money than me. And it doesn't motivate me to me want money. I don't know if this is a bad thing. It had nothing to do with somebody else. I saw somebody else. Then all of a sudden I got the idea to have more money. You always, from a child, should have the idea, I want to make money. We're not born, most of us aren't born rich. So you see, you study the Bible, this and that. So you have to make your own decisions. But y'all cult members just following whoever the fuck telling y'all what's. But yeah, today they are really mad this weekend. But some said what it is. Look, when I said yeah, because I guess I was supposed to notice her, the one that just opened that was leaning outside the door, pretending to be talking. It's just this money thing. They want this free money, bro. Don't y'all don't. I don't know. They never served. They never did that. They could have talked to their recruiter when they was 18, just like I did. Straight out to high school. I mean, like I said, but at the same time, who says you're going to survive? Because if your goal is to have a check like mine, that means you're intending on getting hurt. And how are you going to do that and guarantee that you don't maim yourself for life or kill yourself? Anybody in my position, shit just happened. It was an accident. And thanks to our training, we fucking survived. You idiots aren't going to fucking survive, idiot. And it's not a put down. It's a fucking fact. You can't. There's still a small chance. But, you're not going to fucking survive. And not even much less a fucking accident, fucking, straight up just starting some shit. But anyway, this video, I know I gotta go into settings and find out why this thing cut off at 33. It's finna cut off. But like I said, to watch this, and the other video will have, by the time I upload this one, the one it'll upload at the Quickie Mart or whatever the fuck that thing is across the street with the little rail thin chick talking about she just graduated, which is fine, but the person on the social media, well, I'm gonna have to continue this on another video.